Good morning, y'all. We are on the road again. We are on I-10 headed west, and today is a big day. Today, we go into California, and y'all might not be excited, but I'm kind of excited. I mean, I'm not jumping up and down or nothing like that, but I am excited because we didn't start this journey out to go all the way to California. We just started this journey out to go west. And California was like, okay, if we make it to California, okay. Now it's like, man, we are probably about 15 miles from California. And I'm excited because this has been something that we've talked about for a long while. You know, the journey is not over. We're just going, and when we turn around and come back, it's a whole different journey. But I mean, guys, if you've never been out west, especially driving out west is just different. The terrain is different, the scenery is different.
You gotta watch for rocks.
And we gotta watch for rocks. So that's what we're doing this morning, and we'll keep you posted as we travel this wonderful United States of ours.
Riverside.
Trucks,
Cars, buses, RVs. Cars, buses, pickup, RVs. Alright, what is the purpose of that?
It's a checkpoint, an agricultural checkpoint. And some states don't allow you to bring products like fruits and stuff in and out.
Mm-hmm.
And then they probably also do border checks too, if they need to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's in front of the sign. Well, y'all, we didn't get the sign. There it is.
Welcome to California. We did it.
We did it.
Okay, let's turn around.
Yep. All right.
Hey, good morning. Guess what? We just crossed the California state line. We made it. This is one of those things that we have had on our list, but we didn't know when we were going to do it. And we decided since we were this close, we might as well see what's going on in California. So we've done it. We have crossed the state line, and we will check in with you once we get to our destination, and let you know what's happening. Snow-capped mountains and windmills. We're grateful. Look at all the windmills. Wow. I bet they were rolling yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday was super windy. So I can imagine these windmills were winding. That's my new word for the day.
Winding.
Winding, yes. city of Desert Springs.
Desert Springs.
City of Desert Springs.
Which is near,
Which
no,
isn't-
Palm Desert.
Okay, the city of Palm Desert, California. The first thing I noticed is it's green. They have trees and flowers and green. We hadn't seen green in a long time. So it's very pretty. I don't know what you think.
Oh,
Your turn.
There's a big difference in what we were seeing and what we see now. But hey, we made it to California. We're getting ready to go get something to eat, one of our favorite pastimes. And we'll show you a little more. We'll show you a little more about the campground that we're at with 1,000 trails.
And it's tight.
And it's tight. Yes, it is tight. And we keep forgetting to turn the camera on but we're concentrating. I'm concentrating.
Yeah.
But anywho, we're gonna go get something to eat. Big old burger and
Salmon tacos.
salmon tacos. That looks good. Good morning, y'all. We are in California, but the weather has turned. It's sunny this morning, but those palm trees are not dancing because they're happy. They're dancing because this wind is something else. It started last night and it's just been howling like this all night long. So I'm gonna give you the real experience. Let me see if I can get out here without the door flying open. We get wind gusts every now and then. The good thing is, this camper here, the direction that the wind is coming in is blocking somewhat the wind, and it's actually a little bit better than it was last night. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm sure they're having some dust storms out there on the interstate. Anyway, good morning from California. So we don't know what this is gonna do to our day because we were gonna go to Joshua Tree today. So we'll see. All right, see you in a little bit. Well, y'all, as you can see from the previous video, we are out and about. We're out here traveling around, and we are at Joshua Tree National Park, and we're gonna go check out that area a little bit. Don't know how far we're gonna go because they said to drive through the park takes about 3 hours. I don't know if we'll do that because you start seeing the same thing over and over again, and that's what some other folks have said. But we're coming during the week and thinking that the crowds would be a little bit less. We're right here at the entrance, but still there's a line of cars to get in. So it was suggested, on the website that if you got here by 8 or around 8, that it, will be a lot less people, or during the week. I'm glad we didn't come yesterday.
Me too.
So we're here, and we'll show you some stuff here at Joshua Tree. You don't know much about Joshua Tree. It's all about them little trees over there that got them little bushy things at the top. They're called Joshua trees. And it's also about the rock formations and hiking trails and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, we'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, because this is a national park, we were able to use our national park pass. We bought this probably 2 or 3 years ago. It's a senior pass, and you only pay one fee. What in the world? Oh, I'm sorry. We're trying to get through the little barriers, and it's funky. But anyway, we bought this pass a few years ago, and I think at that time we paid maybe $80 for a lifetime senior pass. But it has paid for itself many, many times. We have used it at several different national parks that we've been to, and it has really been a lifesaver as far as paying entry fees. So if you're 62, you can get the senior pass, but anybody can get one. So just go on I guess it's the America the Beautiful National Park Service or whatever, and get you a pass to have when you go to these parks.
So of course the wind is starting to get busy up here, and we didn't prepare too well. Well, I can't say we didn't.
Now he got me out here in shorts and this little lightweight jacket.
Well, the temperature is rising a little bit, but it's 67 degrees up here, so we're in a higher elevation, and we didn't realize that when we left this morning. But this is what everybody comes to see. You know, how these rocks are just stacked on top of one another.
These little mounds of rock are just all over the place. I told Dwayne yesterday that in prehistoric days there were dinosaurs out here, and this is petrified dinosaur poop. What do you think, babe?
I don't know about
squirrel.
No, it ain't a squirrel.
Oh,
Right there, some kind of little lizard.
little prehistoric dinosaur.
Some kind of little lizard.
Yeah, but to think all of this is just here, and nobody came out here and put it there, and it just is here. And look at this tree. This is the iconic Joshua tree. Wow. And they're all over there. Joshua tree. Excuse me, I got a piece of candy in my mouth. I was just telling Dwayne, I can't say that this is beautiful because it's rocks, but it's just amazing to see all of these, what do you call them, baby? Outcroppings of just rocks formed in piles. And they're just all over the place. I mean, look. Can you just Can you imagine the years and the time and the washing away and the building up?
That's what's so interesting about it.
Yeah, it's not beautiful, but it's interesting. It's mind-boggling how all this came about. Here's another view of this wonder. I don't know what to call it. It is just amazing. And the Joshua trees are pretty too. Okay. This little, excuse me. Okay, this is called Intersection Rock. And wow, look at that. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but see, I was right. Evidence of prehistoric past can be found in these surrounding rock piles. I told you. And look, there's a prehistoric guy in the wild.
Man, in the wind.
In the wind.
In the wind. And you know, it's like Lynn said before, she said there's something about it. It's not just, it's it's just rock. But everywhere you look, there's something different. There's a different formation or a different look or a different appeal about a particular group of rocks, or it's really interesting, really interesting. And this sheer size of the rocks.
Look at there. You know what else it reminds me of? Drain, what was that movie? The Transformer. Woo, excuse the dust. You know, you expect that any time one of these rocks is going to transform into some kind of fighting baddie. I don't know. Whatever the Transformers were. Joshua Tree National Park, guys. I've never seen anything like it. It's very interesting, and it's very kind of mind-blowing to think that all of this is just out here for us to see. I mean, really. A lot of things we've read about in history books and read about in, different magazines and seen other people do it. But when you're out here and you're doing it yourself and you're seeing, I never ever in my life thought about a Joshua tree or what a Joshua tree is. But now I know. Now I know when I see one, if I ever see one somewhere else, I know what a Joshua tree is. Okay, what's your feeling on this whole experience, babe?
I don't know. It's like you said. It's really interesting and amazing, especially with nature. With nature, you don't never know what you're gonna get. I mean, we've seen just our drive from the East Coast out here towards the West Coast, how different the topography and the land is, and the vegetation, and some places is no vegetation. So I love it. I love stuff like this. I think that's one of the things about geoscience that I enjoyed, which was not my major of choice, but it really lets you know that somebody else was thinking about you when all this stuff was created, because we get to go out and see it for ourselves. You know, some places touch it, feel it, experience it, and I think that is the thing that I enjoy the most. So, hey, as we always talk about, go out, find a place, no matter, it can be local. You know, if you're local to Arizona, you've never been to Joshua Tree, it might be a good day trip.
Local to California.
What did I say? Arizona. California, because we've been through so many states. But, you know, go out, come out to Joshua Tree. It's a nice ride through. You can stop. They got pull-offs. You can stop, look at stuff. I would say do it. Now, the part that we're riding through now, I think is like the southern part of the park. There's not as many rock outcroppings as there are on the northern end, or I guess the western end. It depends on, I think it's the western end, but let's say northern end, where we came in. Where we're gonna come out at is 10 east of Cottonwood, or east of at least east of the campground. So that's all I got to say.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
You heard it.
Yeah,
straight from the geologist's mouth.
Yeah, I think I said enough.
He said enough. But he's so it's so true, Lord, that we discount so many things because we've never done it before. We've never tried it before, so it's not me. It's not my thing. Now, I told you, I don't like mountains. I mean, I don't like heights, and I don't like bridges. Now, that's a real deal. I don't. I'm not climbing no mountains. That's a real deal. But to see this is also a real deal, guys. So, if you're ever out, take time just to ride. You don't even have to stop. You can just ride through. And just be amazed by all of the beauty and the things that God has put here for us to see. It is very interesting. It really is.
As I was saying before, guys, these rocks are just stacked on top of one another, and nobody that I know of came out here and did it. So like right here, let me show you. So those are just sitting there on top of one another. And no, I'm not going in there. Y'all don't pay me enough to do that.
It's amazing though how they just are. I mean, all over.
All over, yeah. Little mounds all over the place. Looks like a different world.
This is the Skull Rock. 300 feet. No, yeah, 300. No.
What? 300 feet tall?
No, it said 300 feet ahead. I'm sorry, I misread it. But anyhow. I don't know what it is, but look at that big point. A pointy rock. On top of all those other little rocks.
Well, guys, I am really impressed. I had never been to this particular park before, but I am a geoscience major, which was 40 some odd years ago. And we took a trip out here a summer trip during my senior year. We went to a lot of the national parks that deal with geology and all that kind of stuff. And we didn't get to come here, but we actually talked about this and studied it a little bit in class. And so this whole, volcanic region on the west coast made all this. So this is a magma, a volcano magma that came up, didn't make it all the way to the surface, because once this was covered, all this is erosion. Once this was covered, and now this is what you see. Where the magma, all this is kind of what they call igneous rock, or rock made by magma, and that's what you get. I mean, this is what you get after the erosion of all that soil and everything else that was on top of this. So that's your lesson in geology for today.
And after 40 some years, you still remember.
I remembered a little teeny bit. So this right there in the middle of the frame is a Joshua tree. And as you can see, it's just a short, maybe it's a form of cactus, I'm not sure. We can look it up, or you can look it up as you watch it, but that's what a Joshua tree is. That's an example of a Joshua tree. This section is called Cap Rock. Can you guess why? If you look at the big part of the rock and then look just above, you see a rock that actually just looks like it's sitting on top of the big rock. And it's just amazing that it's just sitting there like that. So we're stopped in traffic. Looks like there's, I don't know whether it's a wreck or somebody got hurt or something, but the rescue is coming out to the system. So this is a 2-lane road, and we're just gonna wait and see what the deal is. And as always, we gotta go get something to eat. We didn't pack anything to eat. We did pack some water, so we didn't, we weren't gonna be too thirsty.
We had a snack.
Had some naps. Had some crackers, yeah. But we heard about this place called Kitchen in the Desert, so we're gonna go check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Until our next video, enjoy the journey on the way to your destination.
We build a new bond, finding joy in the quiet, a magical pond through captures and clips. We share the delight, together we rise, brighter than the night. Enjoy the journey on the way to your destination. We're all about the banks, we're all about the banks. We live in the tree, with laughter and love, we're a perfect team. We're a perfect team. Inspire each heart to take the lead. Join our journey, join our journey. we see.